Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 7 of Rebuilding Saint-Etienne. I asked you guys to hit a specific target for me in the last episode. I wanted 1,000 views and over 100 likes. Smashed that really, so I played another season and it was enjoyable. I love this club, I love the team I've put together, and hopefully we can have another enjoyable season, another successful season. It definitely will though be the last, no matter what happens at the end, which could go anyway. No matter what happens, it's going to finish. I've started to play my new rebuild, which I will reveal at the end of this episode. So thank you for sitting here with me and all the support with Saint-Etienne and the whole rebuild series and everything I do. If you really want to help support me, you can smash the like button. You can also become a patron. If you become a patron, you've got a good chance of becoming part of my FM21 series. I've got a new series out as well, Stockport County. 4 episodes out. It's going to be 2 out in the coming week, so go and check that out. I'm loving it, passion of mine. I think you'll enjoy it. Go and check it out. And yeah, I'm quite sad about this. I'm going to miss it here in France. It's been amazing. Let's get stuck into it. So of course, going into the 7th season, and all I wanted to do really, minimum, was win the league. And it was tough. I mean, Paris Saint-Germain were undefeatable for a few years, but eventually, Jose Mourinho, he's come in, I think, a mixture of a few things. Players getting old, not bringing in the right quality, and PSG took a dip, didn't they? And they've had like bad starts to both the last seasons, but still managed to like put a run together at the end and finish runners up. But we've been like kicking ass in the league, and I felt like my young teams just got older, more experienced, and we should be the favourites again. But we're not. I think does that mean we're evens to win with PSG, so we're catching them up, but we're not. Favourites really. PSG in it. They've got mega money. But I remember when the dream team was basically Paris Saint-Germain. Now we've got 4 players on there. There's a couple of guys from somewhere else. Obviously there's quite a few PSG players. But apparently the dream team, best goalkeeper in the league, is Freddy Woodman. And I actually nearly considered trying to maybe replace him this year. But he's done a great job and he's grown with me from the beginning, hasn't he? Now, we didn't spend as big as last year, but last year was the Tycoon takeover. They gave me, what, was it 120 million to spend? Now, he hasn't withdrew funding, but he hasn't pumped in a lot of money again. So you're never really going to go toe-to-toe with Paris Saint-Germain, but we're still in a good financial place. I managed to sell quite a few players that I didn't want anymore, and I managed to bring some in, and we've spent big. I've stretched out the finances. It's my last season. I'm okay with that. You'll recognise some of the names. William is come home. Now, I didn't initially go to sign him. I went to reload him, and when they said yeah, I thought to myself, right, when you start the game, you've got him on loan. He was at you the year before in real life. Arsenal buy him for 27 million, and you've loaned him straight back. You get him straight away. And I've loaned him every year since. This was going to be the 7th year Arsenal would let me loan him. Now, he don't play a lot for me. He's a backup, but he's still young. He's in the squad, the Euro squad as a homegrown player. I just thought to myself, if you're willing to loan him to me for 7 years running, I'll try and buy him. We did a deal and he's come on properly. The same goes for Will Green. He's a wonder kid. Or he was a wonder kid. He's not now. He's actually signed for us. And I really liked him. I thought he did really well for us on loan last year. And I kind of had 3 left backs last year. I'll talk about this in a minute. But one of them can play centre half and he's moving in to become a centre half. So I've got another good young left back. And I thought he was really good. So I was surprised when they were willing to loan him to me again. So again, I thought, sack it. So try and buy him. And they were willing to do a deal, and it was a good enough deal. I love my first team 11. It's pretty set. It's young and it's very good. It's won 2 league titles. So I wasn't looking for players to be superstars. I was looking for maybe good young squad fillers really. And we needed a backup right back, so we bought Philip Gurk, whatever his name is. He's a 20-year-old German we've got from Wolfsburg. Now, it says he's a wonder kid. I don't believe it. How can you be a wonder kid and only have 2.5 potential? Right. Please let me know in the comments what you... I know I've talked about this in the past. Do you think they've watered it down? I remember I played this game over 20 years when a wonder kid was a wonder kid. And now you get this. Apparently he's a wonder kid. He's not. He's a good young player, but he's not a wonder kid. Next up, this deal could cost me about 23 million. He's a wonder kid as well, apparently. I mean, I'm not just buying people because they say wonder kid. Do you know what I mean? Just there's a lot of them. I like this lad. Defensive midfielder. He can cover. Maybe be a 5th choice centre half. I just wanted some young squad fillers. And we have another central midfielder. I felt like we were really lacking there. Some players have left, obviously. I've not got no loans this year. We're going full out Saint-Etienne. So I'm hoping that'll do something for us. But I do like this lad. He has got a lot of potential. He is, I think, probably a wonder kid. And he's a volante. My favourite position. I need to come up with a tactic with that. I love that role. So financially, we're not mega rich, but we can still do good deals. We've still got a good amount of money in the bank. And I think I've got a very good young squad. And even in me, experienced players are young now, really. And we're well excited. Can't wait to play. A quick run through the depth. And, you know, you'd look at that and think your goalkeepers aren't great, but I think both of them are good. And Woodman, best keeper in the league, so I'll take that. My centre-halves, Nilson Garcia, a great. Blondau is the left-back, who apparently is my best left-back. He's going to play in the centre this year for me. And we've got William as well. We've got Sula and Will Green at left-back, both young, very good. Obviously, Franco at right-back. He's got his new backup, the young German. In the centre, I think we are stacked. We've got 3 world-class central midfielders in Leo Laborda, sorry, and David Rado. They're all class. And then you've got young Michel as well. Defensive midfielders, you've got Trev flaming, and a few other little youngsters floating. The wings as well. Both my backup wingers, Bentaleb and Abdelli, have come through the academy while I've been here. Abdelli is now a wonder kid. Youssef is ahead of him, but we'll see what happens with that because he had a shit year last year, Youssef. Plus, going forward, I'll be honest with you, we've got a great striker we got last year, the Turkish lad. But Awona, who's also a great striker, can play fantastic on the wings. He might play there. So there's a lot going on. I've even promoted another kid. I'm not going to show them yet. They're all good. You know most of them by now. We were ready to go again. Now I left pre-season again to my staff. And this is what they came up with. We went on a training camp to America. So all the American games are happening around the training camp. And then we've come back and they've organised 4 games against big teams. Chelsea, who we beat. Bayer Leverkusen, who we beat. Liverpool, who've won the Champions League like 10 times since I've been at Saint-Etienne. And then we beat Nuremberg, who I like. I did a rebuild with them. Great club. And then I've got this friendly. And I initially saw it. I said, why have you put that there? It's in between the Trophy of the Champions and the league. I've kept it because I thought I'm going to go at the Trophy of the Champions. And then the team I don't play, the B team, can play against Wolfsburg. And hopefully we can get right into that first game in the league. Everyone's had a game, everyone's fresh. It was our 5th final on the run and the first time we hadn't faced Paris Saint-Germain, which was really cool. We won the first 3 when we weren't even as good as Paris Saint-Germain. And then last year I thought we were better than them. We lost. But this is my 5th final on the run. And we won it, so got our trophy back. It's kind of our trophy now. I used to say it didn't mean anything to me, but we've won it that many times. I've got like this thing for it now. I'm a bit of a Trophy of the Champions fan. So, unfortunately, Nice, we beat them 1-0 with a goal from Philip, the backup, right back, who was slagged off a bit, got man of the match. So, yeah, great performance, great way to start the season. Now, Jose is still in charge. He's not won any league titles since he's been in. This is his 3rd season. I think he's won the odd cup, hasn't he? And he has spent some money again. I mean, it's probably his most chilled out summer if you look at the graphs here. Compared to what he's done so far. Brought a bit of money in. He sold Oxlade-Chamberlain. Brought Dembele in. A couple of other players for a lot of money. 147 million. So I'm guessing they were going to really be going for it this year. And he needs to, doesn't he? He needs to win a title, or I'm assuming they'll get rid of him eventually. So these are my board expectations. Of course, we won the Trophy of the Champions. I'm not that bothered about us winning the league, although we just did it back to back. We should be winning it. I want to get a 3. And I'm going for it. I've done full bonuses. You know, at the start of the season when you say bonuses for competitions, max them out. Don't care about money. We're going for it this year. Champions League. Now, I'd like to do well in that. We've done well in the past and we've not done well. Sometimes I've kind of hoped maybe we'd fall into the Europa League. Maybe that'd be more realistic. It'd be nice to finish something to get that payback really for this club, because you know, it nearly won the Champions League. Don't forget, in 1976, they lost their final in Glasgow against FC Bayern, who had just won 3 on the bounce after Ajax winning 3 on the bounce. So it's a very good Bayern team, but at the time, they were a very good team. We were a very good team. A very, very good team. Hopefully, we can get a bit of payback. And hopefully, I can end it putting this club back at the top of French football. Don't forget, we started with the most league titles, but obviously Paris caught us up and overtook us, and they're sitting on 12, and we're sitting on 12. So that's another thing I really want to do: win the league, get 13 titles, job done. So we're going forward to January, roughly the halfway point, and how are we doing? Trying to win that 13th title. Well, we're doing okay. We're top. We've only drawn 1, lost 4 at this point. Leo, best player in the league. Awona, scoring goals, even though he's played most of his games on the right wing, which is pretty cool. But it's Paris Saint-Germain. They're just waiting for us to slip up. But look how close it is. Paris have started slower than the Jose the last 2 years. This year, maybe he is starting to. They went through. They had Tuchel, didn't they? Then they got another guy. Then Jose. So maybe there has been. I know it's a computer game, but maybe there was like different managers coming in, different players, and maybe Jose's turned that screw, got rid of some players, bringing his own in, and maybe this could be the year they really push us. Lyon have got the best defence, followed by Angers. We're third, joint with Paris Saint-Germain, because we're the daddies at the minute. 6 goals more than Paris Saint-Germain. I'll take that. I'm going to share with you a few games. This one's Marseille away. This is the 3rd game of the season. We won the first 2, and I'm thinking, got to do well here. Unbeatable. But no, we're not. And Marseille, you're a good team, man. I've won this league with Marseille. I love Marseille. 2 games later, we went head-to-head with our rival, Paris Saint-Germain. I beat him. Beat Jose and his boys 2-1. Pretty even game, though, to be fair. Anything could have really happened. Blondau, my left-back centre-half, getting us a goal, Leo, with a penalty as well. So, yeah. It shows you, though, I think we can go toe-to-toe with these any day. Right. I'm going to have to try and condense these down as much as I can. 9-0. Put my highest scoring game in a very, very long time. Awona played up front and he got a 10. I don't think I've had a player get a 10 on FM20. I can't remember one getting a 10 on FM19. Everyone else got a 9 apart from 3 players. Woodman, because he didn't really have to do anything. But he still got a 7.6. Our Trev played at centre-half in this game, which is insane, but he did a good job. He got an 8.7, and then Soler, my left back, got an 8.6. Everyone else over a 9. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It was just absolute perfection. Strasbourg, you can say is shit, but come on, 9-0 in a top flight league is bloody embarrassing. Sorry, Strasbourg, but wow. And these are the results as a whole so far in the league. So you see, look, with 2 wins, not conceded, I'm thinking we are the daddies. Shit. Great run ups against Lyon, who are a good team. But what a way to bounce back, eh? And again, it's been a bit, we've drew with them. We got beat off Nice away. Obviously, the team we're beating the Trophy of the Champions. They're a good team as well. I love this league. French league is fucking boss. Once you get Paris Saint-Germain put in their place, it's a fun league. Do you know what else is fun? The Champions League. And it is weird, ever since we've become good, I feel like we get easier groups. When we were shit, we got really tough groups. And maybe it's a seeding thing, obviously, maybe. But Valencia are a good team, don't get me wrong. AZ, Zenit. But we were undefeated. We drew 1 game, and that was against Valencia at home, 1-1. They're all our victories. AZ gave us a good game away, but to be fair, bossed it. But I think, was it last year? We topped the group in style when he's 6 out of 6. And then this happened. Got beat by Real Madrid. So, you top your group thinking, happy days. And then you draw with Real Madrid. And I really thought we could go deep in the competition this year. So to go out straight away in the first round. I know it's Real Madrid. But, yeah, I was gutted. So, yeah, remember Real Madrid. I need to remember Real Madrid. Something special later with Real Madrid. But at this point, I've got a team that is on freaking fire. Leo, what a player, eh? Let's have a look at Leo. Little cheeky sod. Look at him, got a beautiful beard for a 22-year-old. Fantastic player, love him. He fits me tactic, doesn't he? Him and Laborde are just a pair of absolute sexual beasts. Both got beards. I could grow a beard like that when I was in my early 20s. Awona, Francis, 15 goals in 20, but like I said, he has played out wide quite a lot. Franco, 3rd best player, my little right back. He hasn't got any greens, which is an 18 or above with my attributes, but he's still a good player. Nilsson as well. The guy got in Brazil, good player. I've got some really good players. Dave. Dave. Looks like his hair's going back a bit. Poor lad's only 21. On to the Coupe de France, which is something that's eluded me. I think I'd win it eventually. Just kept on plugging away. We got to a final, didn't we? A couple of years ago. Got beat off Paris, unfortunately. And we started off against a team called Pow. Is it Pow? I'd call them Pow. Kapow. Next up was Les Herbiers. We beat them 2-0 away. Another great all-round performance from the boys. Actually, 2 goals in 2 minutes, and then that was it. Done. And then we came up against Jose at home. I thought, we'll have these. We'll have you, Jose. You can't beat me. Yeah, we can. In fact, he did. Even game. We are quite evenly matched. He don't play as good football as me. He's got some fantastic players, though. His striker, this kid, is a wonder kid, Regen. You know, this guy here, everyone's talking about him in real life. So he's got some fantastic, really good players. But so have we. You can have the cup, Jose. So with us out of the French Cup, the Coupe de France. How are we doing in Europe? Well, it didn't go too well. We went to Spain, Madrid, play Atletico, got beat 1-0, even though they had 10 men for most of the game. And the boys did it. My little Turkish fella up top, can't say his name, don't even try to say it when I'm on my own. Got both goals, 1 in the first half, 1 at the death. It was enough, 2-1 on aggregate. Kind of shit myself, but we've done it. Got through the first round and beaten a Madrid team. Next up was Chelsea. Massive club, really. Got a lot of money. Always have great players in this game. I mean, look who they've got in their team. Haaland. This geezer. I mean, he's a beast. Wow. He used to be one really good young left back. Should get on the game money. So yeah, 3-0. Shows you how good we are. Awona shows you how good he is on the right wing, scoring in the first minute. My front three all getting a goal each, and we dominated it. It was a bit twitchy bum time, I won't lie. We won 5-3 on aggregate, but they scored early. Then we scored straight away. Then they scored again, felt like straight away. Then we scored at the end of the first half, so you're like, bloody hell, this is crazy. Then they get another one, and they absolutely battered us. They absolutely came at us. And yeah, we were just like, that's what my goalkeeper was doing. Luckily, he saved most of the shots. Then it was semi-final time, and twitchy bum time. We've been here before, 2 years ago, when we beat Juve in the quarters, and we got beat off Inter in the semis. But we're a better team now. Bayern are great, and obviously it's Bayern are the team who won 3 back-to-back, beating us in the third in 1976. So I really want to get past these, but obviously it was tough. They missed a penalty. We scraped to 1-0 with a goal in the 90th fecking minute. It was never in any doubt. Mr. Awona got a job up top. Didn't let me down, put both goals in for us. But we were the better team. All round better. Created more, played more. We didn't have much of the ball, but we were doing a lot more with it. Played some great football, honestly. Ben Brahim is the youngster I promoted this year. You've never seen him, so, you know, when you see him do that well in a Champions League semi-final, putting his team into the final, it makes you think, is he a freaking worldie? No. Just give youth a chance. I mean, this kid I like. Have you seen the positions he can play? All-out striker, full-on right-back. It's the most random player I've ever had, but he's one of our own. He's only a freaking... Look at his potential. Hey? He's classed as a full-back. And he just tore through Bayern Munich in a Champions League semi-final. Come on. I know you're home on your owners. If you sat there with the wife, she's watching bloody Housewives of freaking Beverly Hills or whatever. But just give him a clap. Come on. So, of course, I wanted Manchester United in the final. It would have been a freaking fairy tale ending for me. My beloved Manchester United, who will win the league next year. Could be that good. Mason Greenwood. Oi, Team Greenwood. But Barcelona did it. It was 0-0 the first leg. They won the second leg 2-0. And we've got to face Barcelona, who are miles ahead in La Liga. Best team in all of Spain. And if you're wondering where this Real Madrid connection is, it's right here. The final is going to be played at Barcelona's arch rivals and the home of the European champions, in my opinion. I mean, they've won it that many times. They are the kings of Europe. You've got to give your hats off to Real Madrid. So we're going to the Santiago Bernabeu to play Barcelona. This is like magic. Obviously, we had the league as well, and if you had a good eye, you'll have seen we were at the top of it, but there's some games left to play. This was not easy. This was a fight from the day we started till the very end, but we managed to just keep that one step ahead at all times. And basically, it's what a win. We won one game more than them. They lost one more game than us. And to be fair, we beat them in the league, but they beat us in the league. They also knocked us out of the cup. So out of the 3 games we played against Paris this year, they won 2. I finished with 2 of the top goal scorers of the top 3, which is fantastic. Leo, best player by a fucking country mile. William, best left winger in the world, in my opinion. And that's 3 titles. Paris? Wow. Jose, mate, he could lose his job now. Could lose it, couldn't he? Not in the Champions League, lost the league title 3 years running, and he got knocked out of the semi-final against Monaco. And to have a team like Nantes win it, buzzing. It just makes it well better. This is the match preview. They're the favourites. We're both in excellent form. We get to play in green for one last time. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Welcome to Madrid and welcome to the Santiago Bernabeu. They've got Sancho. He's a beast on this game. I don't know if there's had an upgrade in an update recently, but his stats are going through the roof. You've got Paul Pogba who's getting on a bit, but with De Jong and Martinez, who's a quality striker, the right winger's very good as well. The team's good. This is going to be well hard, but that's my best team. Owona, I would have started him out wide, but he's not 100% up. Like, you know, maybe bring him on as a bit of a, you know, I don't know. Hopefully he can turn the game if we need him to, but trusting him. We just need these boys. These lot know each other so well. Bit of magic. Here we go. The lineup. Oh, the tingles. I love this. I'm like this on my own. I try not to shout too much because the wife shouts at me. Because she's usually watching telly. That's, I mean, most of you know now, but a lot of the time I let her watch a lot of her own stuff on TV. We sit together and we chat, and that's the beauty of Football Manager. When you've got a laptop, I just play the laptop and I can stop whenever you want and chat. Basically, just don't want to watch Housewives of fucking Beverly Hills! Oh! Oh! 1-0! I apologise for screaming like a girl. I do get excited. That is exciting, isn't it? Can we not? Don't throw it away now, lads. Let's keep this. Let's keep this lead. Let's add to this lead. Let's show the freaking world that Saint-Etienne are the best. Do you know what I mean? In green. Here we go. It's Junior for Barcelona. I don't like this kind of pressure. This kind of lengthy highlight can a lot of the time end in tears. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, boys. Get on him. Get on him. No, no, no. Oh, eat out. Come on, clear it. I like it. So while we are here, make sure you go and catch up on the Stockport series. Maybe you watched it and you forgot about it. But go back to it because there's 4 episodes out. The 5th episode out should be out the day after this. And that'll be season 1 complete. Hopefully it ends on a high. But I love that. Passionate about it. I love that series. If you haven't seen it, go honestly, go check it out. I reckon you like it because I love it. So you'll love it too. Is this happening? Is this real? What a first half. Very even game, really. Lots going on. But we've scored 2. They haven't scored. The whole of Spain's in shock. The whole of the world's in shock. Probably 4 billion people watching this game right now. We're putting on a show. Oh, I'm scared. I've had a bad luck with live comms. My Salford series started off a bit shaky with live com. It's like sometimes the computer knows that other people are watching it. So things go tits up. Here's Abdelli. Don't know what that was. So I've brought a Owona on the right, and Trev's come on as a defensive midfielder, and they both deserve to play in this final. I've got 1 sub left. There's going to be a luxury substitution, hopefully, as long as Barcelona don't come back into this. I'm going to save it as a bit of a luxury, as a bit of a thank you. So please don't ruin the party, Barcelona. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! No! He somehow kept it. You can't miss that. He wasn't going to miss it, was he? They're back in this. Loads to go as well. Here we go. Attrick hero. Come on. He could be the new Sir Jeff Hurst, but the French version. Oh! Jeff was born in Ashton near me, but then lived in Denton until he was 9. Jimmy Armfield, another World Cup winner for England. He also is from Denton. So my hometown technically has 2 World Cup winners. And my borough, where I live, has 3. Because Simeone Perotta, who won the World Cup with Italy, was born here, but didn't go back to Italy until he was like 10, I think. And eventually became a footballer and played for Italy. Oh, go on, hit it! Get in, William! Fucking William, 20th goal at season. Superstar, that lad. Oh, hit it. Just hit it. Hit it! Oh, he shit himself, didn't he? He should have just banged it. Bang it, Youssef, you bang it. Someone just bang it. Come on. Oh, no, here's a Owona. Oh! Oh! Oh, do you know what? Been working this morning, shitting myself, thinking I've got to fucking film this. Got to do this live com. And what fairy tale ending it deserves. Some of my series don't always have that fairy tale ending, but this, after 3 freaking titles from Liverpool, look at that, eh? What a way to finish it. What a way against one of the best teams ever in the world. Well, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Saint-Etienne. if you've watched every single one of these with me. Thank you very much everyone who's liked it and commented, because all that helps me, my channel. But I've loved it. 7 seasons I've played with these now, and you grow with them, don't you? You grow to love them. Like Palermo and commentary, these long rebuilds like this, they're a real pleasure, especially when you achieve something, especially this one. This has been my favourite, I'll be honest with you, because of just the way it's ended and the team I've put together. So and the fact we had a Tycoon takeover, which was random as anything. So yeah, thank you, honestly, thank you. Make sure you're going to catch up with my Stockport series. You smash the like button, you subscribe if you're new, go and check out all my other content. And if you want to know what the next rebuild is, keep watching. I'm Bood. Bye bye.